Hi everybody and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Man oh man, so halfway through day 2 HexPo conference in Vegas. Big shout out to everybody there, Maddie, Allen and all the people on the panels. Let's get into it folks. Hex.com, let's go. And of course we've got day 826. That is hot off the press. And of course the 7th of March 2022. We had a price down slightly down there 4% at 11.17. So just consolidating around this 11 cent range at the moment. Let's go moving on, and return on investment is 1979x, and that's the lowest one we've had for a while. That does exclude staking, of course. So if you're staking TShares, you've got a much higher ROI. Right, because the payout per TShare is 6.017. Man, oh man, look at that, 4 days in a row, terrific payouts. Get those TShares, folks, while the price is low, because when it returns to all-time highs, this will be, $12,000 or something around that mark. So just remember that. TShare rate is only ever increasing as well, 7.6 up to 21,043. So make sure you get your TShares while you can. The average stake length is 6.33 years, the same as yesterday. The return on the APY is interest in early in-stake penalties, 38%. There's currently 305 million Hex in the pool and a 25.6 million US dollars plus 1,500 Ethereum. Let's look at the valuation, 6.9 billion. Market cap, 64.47 billion, includes the Origin account. TShares at 25.14 billion. TShares down 2,500. So now there's 10,695,000 TShares. If you got a TShare, folks, you are in a special group there for sure. Let's have a look at supply numbers. Minted inflation up 13 million. And of course, the total supply now 638.9 billion. Most of that is in the Origin account. Circulating supply is down 55.6 million. That's always a good thing. And we're sitting at 577.1 billion circulating supply. Remember, most of that is in the Origin accounts. All right, let's jump over to stake supply, up 68.6 million. That's great to see. That's what Hex is designed for. And so now we're at 61.7 billion staked. Good accounting down a little bit there, and of course sitting at 1.2 billion in good accounting. Stake percentage of coins 9.67%, up slightly. That's always good. And of course the payouts to Hex stake is 64.3 million Hex. Remember, this is deferred inflation into the future, so that's really powerful part of Hex as well. Penalties 1.5 million, very, very nice. So what a huge day the last 4 days. Really, really cool. And of course, let's have a look. The holder numbers have been exploding. Total change hold 968, folks, almost 4 digits, and of course 430,969. Wow, wow, wow. We've got the change in stakers up 751 to 84,401, and we've got current stakers up 795 to 106,516, and of course current holders up 68 to 285. Now, some of the things, of course, we've got the HexPo conference. We've also got Hedron out there making more 5-for-5 stakes and things like that going on. So lots of factors likely lifting these numbers here. Cool. Let us get on to the Hex price at the moment. Here we are at 11 cents. So not the highest at all, of course. Tried to recover here. Got as high as 11.8 cents, but certainly in the 11 to 12 cent range here. Let's pull that out on the daily. Have a quick look out there and pull up the structure there. Let us have a look. Here we go. We'll scroll all of that. We're in a big giant triangle wedge there, and of course you can see we're in a smaller wedge here with the dash line as well. So it looks like we're not going to make this 13.6 cents. Still struggling to moving along here at the moment. So that's where we go. We haven't hit the 9.6 to 10 cent range, the next level. You can see that's kind of based on just this week here, so it's really quite a weak level where we don't really want to break that. If we break that, then we've got the 8 to 3 cent range. So we really don't want to hit that one. Just staying around here is perfectly good at the moment before the next rise up there. All-time double, of course, 19th of March. Now, it's not inevitable that we'll hit that, but we may very well. Let me just turn off the banner there. So we've got that on the 19th of March for doubling. I doubt that we're going to get that now. Of course, that would be huge green candles, but nevertheless, we're still going to move up at some stage. Depending on the news around Pulse Chain Testnet 3. We may hear something on the 9th of March from Richard, possibly, and also the block height and the mainnet going live. So definitely looking like the earliest 30th of March at this stage. for mainnet launch, but that's likely to flow into April sometime this stage. So nice. All right, so let's jump over to the TShare rate. $2,330 to get a T-shirt at the moment. Definitely worth getting, folks. It's the cheapest, as you can see on the chart here. That is a really good bargain. Adoption is up to the right, so it's unrelenting. And of course, the TShare rate is up to the right. That's unrelenting as well. Payouts have been spectacular. Everything's going well, folks. And of course, really the price is really a godsend at the moment. If you're wanting to pick up Hex position, it's like a dream come true. Given all these stats are up and to the right, it's pretty amazing. So yeah, let's look at the global stakes here, the next 11 months. Let's jump over to check that out. You can see that we've got these, by the time we get to the end of March, we've got 179,000 T-shares coming out. By the time we get to the end of April, we've got 388,000 in total for the coming out. So cool. If we launch in April, that's pretty good for Pulse Chain. A lot of room there. And of course, a lot of these stakes are starting to break up and get restaked and all sorts of stuff like that. Let's have a look at the whale bot. Now, this is a pretty cool stake 3 hours ago. $441,000 stake for 5,505 days. And they got 555.5 T-shares. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. So congratulations to them. There's also been a lot of other stakes in here as well. So we've had a lot of these stakes here. Look at them all long-term stakes there. You can't quite see it, but let me just try that one more time. So you can see all the 5. I actually don't have to scroll that far down, so let me just do that. But there you can see we've got another stake there, 10-year stakes, all 2,500,685,000. So it's really great seeing that, folks. Really is cool. Finally, let's get to Richard Hart, of course. PulseX updates, man to man, looking really cool. So Richard's just posted a whole ton of PulseX updates. Very nice to see that. And I'm going to do a separate video on that, so check that out. Cool. I hope you enjoyed that. Catch me in a couple of hours' time, of course, for the live stream. And of course, it's going to be the after party for HexPo Day 2. So catch me then. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.